من شو تخزير من شو تخزير من شو.
Breaking news in Wordsworth. We have 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 breaking news in Wordsworth. Reporting live on the deck, Miss Aika Lee.
If you are tuning in, the time now is 3:50 p.m. The date is September 12th, 2019. I am a reporter for WODO Action News. My name is Aika Lee. It seems we have had major collapses of the skyscrapers in Wordsworth. It is not yet known if this is an act of vandalism or Mother Nature. I have a person that was first on the scene of this tragedy in Wordsworth.
Hi.
Sir, can you please describe to me what you seen when you first arrived on the scene?
Ika, sure I can. I'm kind of sad right now, but for the sake of the video, I'll explain to you what I seen. Well, I came out around 1 o'clock this afternoon to do my daily exercise. I come out and do my exercise. I catch the beautiful view of Wordsworth, and I find all the buildings have collapsed. They have fallen toward the toward the east of the easterly direction. It looks like a domino effect had happened here, and I'm not sure. It's very saddening.
This is in fact a tragic event. Could this be an act of vandalism in your opinion?
I'm not sure, Ika, but I have some footage when I first arrived on the scene. If we could upload it and you could watch it, perhaps that'll be my. I have the video. I'm so distraught right now and sad. All the hard work that was put into this. Well, I have the video footage of when I first arrived on the scene.
This guy was the first on the scene. What's your name, sir?
Ika, my name is Zehuman Chazirman.
Okay. Zehuman. Let's have a look at your footage. You are watching devastation in Wordsworth. We are now going to have a look at Zehuman's raw footage of this tragedy. Stay tuned.
This was a terrorist attack or what? Or did the rain do it? Holy shit. I'm kind of sad. All that hard work, look at that. My dogs didn't even bark. This has to be a terrorist attack. But it's been raining, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. But anyway, at least I got a few good photos and damn it. I'm going to go down and investigate.
Zehuman, that's horrible. Zehuman, can you please explain the moments before you took this video?
Yes, Ika. It was started off as another day. I was going outside to do my workout. I'm just so sad. I do my workout and disappointed. I do my workout every day. I try to keep in shape, and so it was about 1 o'clock, 12:30 or 1 o'clock, maybe 1:15 or something like that. I don't know the exact time, but I went outside. I go out the side door. I got all my stuff in, all my gear. I'm ready to do my workout because it's getting cold. It's been raining for about a week. So I open the door and I look out and I see, oh man, the skyscrapers have fell. So I quickly go over and I just my heart just dropped. I felt really sad. So I came back inside and I grabbed the camera and I took the footage from the deck. Then I got other footage from the side on the ground, and I'm just so sad and distraught. But yeah, that's what happened. That's what led up to the events. I usually do my sit-ups, push-ups, and I walk back and forth on the scorial path to get my blood going and to start my day. Well, anyway, that's what led up to this video.
Wow. This is such a tragedy. So much hard work was put into these projects over the summer. Were there any injuries?
Ika, no, there was no injuries. Just the statues I had put up. I had put up a statue of L.J. Stewart, and that was knocked down, and my menorah, and also, I didn't put the angels up, but they were inside the circular tower, the L.J. Stewart building. So when it dries up or the rain stops, we got to dig it out. But I have other footage, on the ground footage, if you want to watch that too.
That's a plus. Then no dolls or Zehuman was maimed or injured in this tragedy. Zehuman, could this be an act of vandalism?
Ika, that was my first initial reaction when I opened the door and went outside this afternoon to do my exercises. But then it's been raining torrentially for the last week, and perhaps the walls were too wet and it fell over. So like I said, it was a domino effect. The L.J. Stewart, the circular tower, fell to the east, and it fell into the Lerner Tower, which in turn the Lerner Tower fell into the backside of the Triad Center. And it's a domino effect. I have footage if you want to watch it. I can explain it in my raw footage.
Zehuman, you must be so angry. All the hard work you put into the construction process. I'm sorry. Zehuman, let's have a look at your footage.
Shit. Look at all the rain. It's been a monsoon. Shit. Oh, okay, so maybe I thought maybe it was a terrorist attack. That's horrible, man. Took out the fence. Did you guys see anything? I didn't hear you guys barking. It's got to be the rain. It's been raining for almost a week. Look at that. That's horrible. Was pushed over or what? But it's been raining for several days. See that? Wow. So what must have happened either somebody knocked this over, but I didn't hear the dogs barking. I don't know why. I live out in the middle of boondocks. But anyway, look at that. That's horrible. Well, it's got to rebuild, I guess. That's sad. Holy shit. I don't know how this could have happened. I mean, these walls are pretty thick. So maybe that circular one fell and it went and turned, collapsed on this one. I think that's what happened. Holy crap. Oh well. So it's my mother's tribute to. Maybe somebody pushed it down though, but that's horrible. I do have restraining orders on certain people in this community I live in. But I'll just say it's a natural act from all the rain. That's horrible.
Wow. Zehuman, that is horrible. I'm glad you were not injured. Or any of the doll cast. It has been raining steady day and night for the last week. From the video footage, it looks as if flooding is occurring.
Yes, Aka, you're right. It's been raining for about a week now, off and on, but the last few days it's been raining non-stop. So, oh man, I should have put plastic on it or probably reinforce it. This is my first time building the Cobb skyscrapers, so this is a learning experience. I'm sad about my menorah. I have to dig it out, and also the Stewart statue and the angel statues. This all can be rebuilt. It's just sad because it was a tribute for my mother Tilly Lone fight. Now I have to rebuild. I was about to do my exercise. I came in, it's been raining all day, and I came out to this. Well, I'm not going to let it ruin my show. At least I got a few shots before it crashed down. But shit, this rain, I don't know. I made the walls pretty thick. It shouldn't have crashed like that. It could be a terrorist or like a vandalism, but I don't know. Could be the rain. I'm not going to make assumptions.
Zehuman, you mentioned you have suspicions of vandals. And you have an active restraining order on certain people in this tiny community? Are they out to harm you? Do you think they may be responsible for these buildings collapsing? Would you like to elaborate on this?
I have my suspicions. It's human nature to think somebody did some vandal to a piece of artwork that you put all your soul and heart into in backbreaking work. But anyways, it has rained over the last week very heavily, and I had my first suspicions that it was vandals, and I do have a restraining order on certain people in this community that I live in, but I don't think they would do something like this. I mean, my dogs bark very loud when anybody comes in. And I am also at suspicions, and I'm gang stalked and electronically harassed because I have an entity that bothers me, and she does move stuff. So maybe she has some kind of special powers to do this, but I'm not sure. I think it was a torrential rain. I'm not going to put any blame on anybody or accuse anybody, but because I never get visitors, I live out in the boondocks. So I just think it was an act of Mother Nature.
Zerhuman? Could these collapses have been prevented?
Ika, you know what? Like I said, this is my first project building with this cob stuff, but I think it could be prevented. I could have put plastic wrap to cover it when the rain started, but I thought I made the walls thick enough, and I don't know. I should have put plastic wrap on it, but I think I'm gonna have to only build up to 3 with the cob, and if I go higher, I'll have to use car siding or probably wood to hold up the structure, because as it gets higher, the dirt is very heavy, and it puts a very heavy load on the bottom section. So I think I'll have to do, if I go higher than 3 doll stories, 3 floors, I'll have to use car siding or wood or some other construction technique. But I think I'll just build, still build with cob, but with the cob I won't go over 3 doll stories. That's my new plan here for when I rebuild.
Zerhuman. Perhaps that is very well a good idea. Like you said, when you stack dirt that high, and with all this rain saturation, onto the top floors, you get a tremendous amount of extra weight. That's probably the case here with this tragic collapse in Wordsworth.
Yes, Aka, you're right. And I also might have to invest in some plastic, some cover tarp possibly, or plastic wrap next time for the future.
Will you rebuild the Learner Tower, Zerhuman? Will you rebuild the L.J. Stewart building, Zerhuman?
Yes, Ika, I vow to rebuild the Learner Tower stronger and sturdier than what it was, and also the L.J. Stewart building. And the Triad Center looks like I can repair after I clean up the back. Looks like just the top floor got skimmed, so I can rebuild it, hopefully. Like I said, I can't go over 3 high anymore. I think it's too dangerous if rain like this, unless I have to get some covers, like plastic covers every time it rains.
Zerhuman. Don't let this deter you from your dream of a magnificent city. Wordsworth. You rebuild and don't ever give up.
Yes, Ika, I shall rebuild and I won't give up. And I just kind of sad, but this all can be rebuilt.
This is Aka Lee reporting from a tragic collapse in the doll city called Wordsworth. Fortunately, no one was injured, no Zerhuman and no dolls. Zerhuman vows to rebuild. Once again, this is Aka Lee reporting. Ciao.
تخزيرمان شو تخزيرمان شو تخزيرمان شو